Hello and welcome to the P13 worksheet. What we're doing here is we're trying to solve equations. These are what we call one-step equations. We should be able to get this done by doing one calculation and we should get to our answer. One-step equation. What we're looking at here is we have a variable. We're trying to find the number that will work to make this whole equation work. And the way to make this solution work is to say, hey, if I'm going to add 11 to the m, the way that I get m by itself is I need to minus 11. I got to do the opposite of what is the numbers doing with the m. So I got a minus 11. I do that on both sides of the equal sign, because what I do to one side I do to the other. And I go 1 minus 11, I get negative 10 is equal to m. And what that means is I should be able to replace m with negative 10. So negative 10 plus 11 should equal 1, and it does. In the case of question number 3, I have an x with a minus 15. I got to do the opposite of minusing 15. I'm going to add 15 to both sides of the equal sign. So I go, because what I do to one side, I do to the other, and I go negative 33 plus 15. That's probably a calculator problem. Type it in, double check, negative 18. And here I still have an x because the minus 15 and the plus 15 cancel each other out. In the case of number 5, I have n divided by 7. To make a divide by 7 go away, I got to do the opposite of division, which is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply by 7. Remember, the reason I do this is to make the 7s go away. I don't multiply them now, right? And they end up canceling each other out. It leaves me with just n, and 4 times 7 is 28. So 28 divided by 7 is 4. That is true. In the case of number 7, this is 10 multiplied by n. I got to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division by 10, right? I'm going to divide by 10 to both sides. 130 divided by 10 happens to be 13. Calculator problem if you need it. 10 divided by 10 is 1n. That's all we have left. And we don't have to write the 1. That's all we're looking for is that indicates that there is a 1 already. And last but not least, this is negative 16 times r. We have to recognize this as multiplication. I do not add to get rid of the 16 here. This is not a subtraction problem. It's multiplication. So I have to divide to get rid of it. So I can either do my division like a fraction line, or I can do my division like a division sign. I don't care which way you do it, but I have to make sure I divide to make this multiplication go away. So I end up with r. Negative 16 divided by negative 16 is 1r. Negative 144 divided by negative 16 is a positive. Negative divided by negative is a positive 9. So negative 16 times 9 does equal negative 144. Double check that on your calculator. But that's our process. Your job, do the even problems. Send the process back, or the worksheet back into me. I'll check it over. If you do well on it, I'll give you a chance to reassess. Good luck.